go to PT parties, constantly hearing, you need to move forward, strive for excellence, keep moving, get there, don't stop, don't give up, don't quit. These are a lie from the pit of hell. That's some BS. Hey guys, how are you doing? Long time. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, your girl has had a little bit of a tan. You know, she's enjoying her summer. I got my braids. Every girl, if you're a black girl, you can relate. When you're going on vacation, the braids come up. Yep. And these are gorgeous braids. I just wanted to show off, you know. I look cute. I'm literally dressed about to go out and enjoy the sun. I'll show you all about it later. But first things first, how are you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you're watching this from. If this is your first time seeing this beautiful girl on your screen, my name is Ekyvee Victor, also known as Ekyvee. You're welcome to my channel. Sit down, relax, have a drink. We're gonna chat just a little bit. It's been a minute and I miss you all. Okay, so judging from today's topic, I'm sure you guys are wondering what's she talking about. Why is being stuck a good thing? Why would you even consider it to be a good thing? Bear with me, we're going to get into it gently and slowly. Okay? Alright, so before we proceed, please save this video because I know you're going to watch it again. Share it with your friends and family. Like, subscribe and drop a comment. I want to hear your thoughts at the end of this video. Okay. So, you know how generally, globally really, everyone sometimes experience that frustrated feeling of being stuck. You know, it could be career plateau, it could be creative block. You know how you hear writer's block, this creative block too. It could be you feel like you're not even moving forward on anything. You feel stuck in one, like you literally feel stuck. You feel lost in life. It's almost as though nothing is happening. Trust me, it happens to everybody. It's happening globally. You're not alone. I'm here. I went through it and it happens to me as well. But you know how you hear this saying, blessing in disguise? I really do believe that being stuck can be a good thing. It can be in our favor.
I beg your pardon?
Hear me out. Let's dive in. We'll get into it slowly. Now, you know, we are constantly told by society, family, friends, colleagues, online, your lecturers, your mentor, everybody, you're constantly hearing, you need to move forward, strive for excellence, keep moving, get there, don't stop, don't give up, don't quit. You know, you hear those things and they, you know, telling you move forward, you know, all of that good stuff, and it is great. Believe me, it's great. Many of us need to hear that often, you know, to gyrate us, to ginger us. But on the flip side, what if this relentless pursuit to be productive, to achieve the next goal, to achieve the next milestone, to have these plastered achievements on your LinkedIn or in your friends and family, even for yourself alone, what if that relentless pursuit is what's hindering our growth? Let me say that again. What if our relentless pursuit for progress is what is hindering our growth? Because think about it. You're constantly in pursuit of something and you don't have any time to reflect, to reassess yourself, to learn, unlearn, relearn, to just be, you guys. No time to just be in the moment. How many times have you prayed, worked hard at a goal, and then you got there, you didn't even recognize you had gotten there. You've not even been able to enjoy that moment. Oh, that thing you've prayed for. How many? Many a times you may have to be reminded for you to just go out and touch grass. You see people say that thing, go out and touch grass, smell the roses, yeah. To just be in the moment. How many times? Exactly. So for me, I do believe that being stuck can force us to reflect, can force us to re-strategize, can force us to realign our priorities, go back to the drawing board and figure out, what can I do differently? What can I do better? Even the Bible says it. Psalm 23? Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, which means being stuck is inevitable. Walking through the valley of the shadow of death is inevitable. There's another passage that says, weapons fashioned against me will not prosper, meaning they will fashion.
Glory! Ma.
So don't ever feel bad because maybe you feel like you're not moving, you feel like you're in one place. We're going to continue to discussing this, but if you just take a minute and look at where you are, you realize that you've made a lot of progress. There's been a lot of change around you, even within you. So for me, I experienced this, but before I tell you about my story, we agree that being stuck can be a great thing for us. There are certain benefits, and I wrote them down because I didn't want to miss a single point. So I'm going to read it out to you. Number 1, being stuck can help you discover hidden passions. There are things that you in your life, maybe you've thought about it, but you didn't go into it like that. It could be something as simple as writing or even dancing. You may have 2 left feet and you're like, I would love to dance. And boom, one day, you're in this phase of your life and you decide, maybe I should go for a dance class. When we are not distracted daily by the grind, by the need to hustle, we tend to be able to explore other interests. You find yourself doing things you didn't think you would do. So that's number 1. Number 2, you get to build resilience. Yeah. You know how you hear people say, oh, I'm resilient. Yes, it didn't just happen overnight. You get to overcome challenges emotionally. You get to overcome challenges financially. When you're stuck, at times, the finance too can be stuck. So now you need to learn how to manage your finance. You know where every penny goes to. You know if this spending is best or not. But overall, you get to overcome things. You get to learn. You get to strive, And that's a very good trait to have. So resilience, you build your resilience. You're going forward. Okay, thirdly, number 3, building resilience. When you're able to overcome challenges today, you build that skill to be able to navigate those murky waters. In the future, when certain obstacles come, you will effortlessly be able to overcome it. I think that's a good thing. Number 3, foster creativity. The best ideas most time come to us when we're not actively pursuing it, when we're not actively trying to crack our brains to get it. You are just relaxing one day and this life-changing $1 million idea comes to you, and boom, before you know it, it becomes something bigger than you and your immediate environment. That's just how it is. It reminds me of that song, we fall in love in a hopeless place. We fall in love in a hopeless place. I think it's the same thing. It applies to all aspects of life. You're just sitting down in a situation, in an environment, you didn't think anything good could come of it, and you look down the line and wow, this came from that amazing, right? Number 4, deepens your self-awareness. When you're stuck, when it's like you're not moving forward, you're not doing anything, when it seems like that, it gives you time to reflect, basically for self-introspection. You get to learn more about yourself, and this also comes with you staying positive. I know these benefits, at least, they sound, sometimes to some people it may sound too easy or too good to be true or too easier said than done, but overall in everything I'll say stay positive. That's what I did. Stay positive, to be honest, because if you're not positive, you will not be able to receive criticism, you will not be able to receive feedback, you will not be able to look at yourself and work on yourself to be better. So you think you're being stuck, perhaps it's just a moment, just that time you need for growth. You need to step into that person you have to be to handle that progress you've set your eyes on. Do you understand what I mean? You know, you can't be mediocre and expect to handle greatness. So you have to build your capacity and capabilities to be able to handle the new status you're gunning for. Yeah, I know you understand what I'm saying. Okay, boom. For me, I spent 4 years. 4 years. I didn't take no international trip. I was not on a plane. Excuse me. Those of you don't come and comment and say, Ekyvee, well, you flew from Abuja to Lagos and Lagos to Abuja. But okay, I digress. 4 years. If you know me, a little bit about me, for those of you who are seeing me for the first time, I like to travel. I like to explore. I'm that person who will go to a new country, I will learn their culture, eat their food, wear the dress, do the dance, attend a ceremony. You know, I'm that person that I like reading. There are times I go to places, I'm like, oh, I read about that, and I want to know more. I really just enjoy traveling. I get to see the world. I get to see people who look different from me, who sound different than me. You know, it's exciting. I love it. So now imagine literally preparing for a trip, and then like I told you, I came back to do something. Just, you know, visa now. We still have to apply for visa. So imagine I was returning to sort that out and then be on the next flight out, and then boom, COVID happened. What? For 4 years, you guys, I felt stuck. The immigration laws were changing, flight policies were changing, so many things were changing at the same time. The economy too was also changing. So I felt, at first, let me not lie, I felt like, what the fuck is going on? What's this? But there was a part of me that knew, that I just knew that in a matter of time things would change. But you see, that time before that positivity, that calmness and everything came, I did everything within my power. If you are Nigerian, you know exactly what I'm talking about. To Jackpa, I tried everything. I wanted to get out. I wanted to be out. I did everything within my power and within my finances, of course. I didn't want to go the extra. There were ideas that came to me. Ideas I'm not going to mention. If you know, you know. I was like, no, I don't want to do that one. I beg. It sounds. This one. Oh, I did everything. But when I look back now, those 4 years, that was a turning point for me. In that 4 years, a lot happened, you guys. A lot happened. Your girl, I learned things, skills. I built my, listen, I met people. I started YouTube. Hey, so many things happened. I got to build my family. We got to bond and grow together. And sincerely, I wouldn't have spent that COVID era any differently. I was with my family, my brothers and my sister, my mom. We were all together. That was beautiful. And I'm so grateful that happened, because I can't say how I would have felt if it happened differently. However, I am grateful it happened the way it did. brought us closer together as a family, brought me closer to God. I mean, I've always loved him, he loves me. But this time it was just, you know how, it was just different. So I'm grateful for that. I got the opportunity to reassess my big picture. I have a big picture, I know you do too. Reassess and figure out, how I'm going to get this. In that 4 years, I had my first group trip. I've always solo traveled. I prefer solo traveling till tomorrow. However, this was the first time I went on a group trip to a West African country by road. I had that experience and it was beautiful. I got to live in one of the most busiest cities in the world, Lagos, Nigeria. And listen, I was maintaining beauty throughout. That was amazing. I got to have growth generally. It was challenging because your girl loves to travel. But you know, in that time, I experienced personal growth and professional growth, and I couldn't have had it another way, and I am grateful to God for everything. So for me, in the 4 years I was stuck, if you're like me, maybe you're not traveling and you want to, your career isn't moving forward, you know, whatever it is, in this period of being quote unquote stuck, I would say embrace it. Embrace it. So much good can happen from it. And if you're struggling with embracing where you are right now, you know, that stuck phase where you are, I hope these tips will help you. Number one, practice mindfulness. Be mindful of yourself, your emotions, your vibrations. Yes. Let go of anything frustrating you and just focus on the moment. It could be your office desk. That may have just been a job you're praying for 2 years ago, a year ago, 3 years ago, and you're there. But in that office, where you are right now is not where you started. Look at the skills you've earned along the way, the friends you've made along the way, the beautiful place where you're seated. Beauty comes in different forms, right? Just enjoy your moment right now. And I'm not talking about half-assed. I'm not talking about just pretending. No, not pretending. Sincerely let go of what you think should have been and enjoy what is at the moment. It will help you. Secondly, I'll say set small goals. It could be you want to learn how to swim in this time. Yeah, that's something very simple. Or you want to write. By the way, I didn't tell you guys, in these 4 years, I started a newsletter. I wrote up to 100 newsletters, so that's 100 weeks of sending out newsletters before I stopped. However, I'm going to start it again. I'm working towards structuring it properly so that I can be giving you guys juicy details, you know, it will be nice. So I'm working on doing that again. So I wouldn't have done that maybe if I wasn't in that phase. So just set small goals, work towards it. Another one, work towards it. It could be something as simple as you want to be grateful every day. You want to write down your gratitude, what you're grateful for every day. Something very small. It could be, oh, you want to take a course. Maybe you're in HR, you're in finance, you're in tech, whatever it is. Oh, I'll take this course for 3 months. When you finish 3 months, you look at yourself, you're proud. Something small like that. Seek support. You're not alone. Nobody is an island. God did not create us to be alone. Your friends, your family, speak to them. Okay, interact. Don't just wake up, go to work, back home. Wake up, go to work, back home. Call your friends and family. Once in a while, go out. Meet with your friends and family. Interact, share a meal, have a drink, laugh. Okay, share with each other. Oh, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm trying to do. Do you have any ideas? You never just know. Okay, don't just sit down and have a pity party all by yourself. Listen, before I go any further, say no to pity parties. Pity parties are a lie from the pit of hell. That's some BS. No pity parties over here, okay? You're gonna wear your big boy and big girl panties and face this thing, walk through it to the very end. No pity parties. No, 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 no. We're going to enjoy where we are, okay? And we're going to equip ourselves for the next phase we're getting into. No slurping or pity party. Oh, what's that? No. And then next I'll say is try something new. Think of the most outrageous thing you would have done or you would have wanted to do. Or something that's in your fantasy that you think is fantasy world. Do it. For me, listen, I want to be a biker chick. I did start learning how to ride a bike. I didn't complete those lessons, but I will. It could be roller skating. Yeah. It could be, I don't know, learning how to braid. Listen, just something new. It could even be dating. Maybe you've not been dating, you're like, you know what? I might as well try it. And dating out of your comfort zone. So if you're, you know how people are like, oh, I have a type. Perhaps try dating who is not your type. You never know. Point is, try something new. If you're struggling to embrace being stuck, 4 things that can help you: be mindful, be in the moment, enjoy, just breathe in, exhale, and just enjoy where you're at. Okay? Set small goals. Don't struggle so much. Just little goals. See, it could even be something as folding your bed, folding your clothes daily, laying your bed daily. Oh, I want to run 10 kilometers daily or weekly. Something simple. Thirdly, remember, seek support. You're not alone. Your friends and family are there. The reason they exist in your life is so you can lean on them. It's so you can get hugs when you need. It's so you can get cuddles when needed. So use them. And fourthly, try something new. I can assure you, when you're feeling stuck and you're doing new things, it gives you, that boost, that extra step you need. It helps you. Overall, like we agreed in the beginning, being stuck is inevitable. It happens to every single one of us. And frankly, it can be a beautiful thing because look at me now. I took my first trip in 4 years. Oh my god, you guys. It felt really good. I remember when I was boarding, I was like, Ekyvee, after 4 years, now you be this. Now you be this. And then I got in the plane. The plane was beautiful. I was like, not bad, clean. Then I finally landed. Hey! I'm like, okay, I'm not dreaming. This is for real. And I'm enjoying the sun, enjoy the sun while it's out because very soon it's going to get cold. I'm enjoying myself, and sincerely, when I look back, I just smile because I'm glad I didn't waste those 4 years. I'm glad I was not sitting down sulking and crying and, having a silly pity party. I'm glad I made the friends that I made. I'm glad I met the people I did because I learned a lot from the people I met, colleagues, random people you meet from your mutuals. I'm just glad I lived. I'm glad I didn't take any moment for granted. I'm glad I did not drag any downtime. Listen, I'm just happy that I enjoyed every moment up until now, and I'll keep enjoying it. In life, it's not about, you can never ever avoid challenges, do you know? Regardless of your income brackets, regardless of your social class, regardless of your location, regardless of anything, challenges will always come. But how you deal with it though, that's all that matters. Because if you choose to deal with it like a queen, like the baby girl that you are, or the baby boy that you are, just perhaps when you get to the end, you'll feel good, you'll be proud of yourself, you'll be proud of what you accomplished. You don't want to get to the end of that journey, of that, seemingly murky water, and you're filled with regrets, you're filled with sadness, you're filled with dread. No, you want to get to the end and smile and be like, okay, yeah, this wasn't so bad after all. The experiences I had, who would have thought that me would take an international trip by road in Nigeria from Lagos? Yeah, not me, but I did. I went on a group trip. Who would have thought you meet the kinds of people I've met from living in Lagos? It's so interesting. I'm gonna write a book, I'm telling you, because I have stories for days. But all the same, this is the end of the video. Let me know in the comments how your experience have been while being stuck. Do you feel like you're stuck right now? What are the things you're doing? Or if you were stuck before, how was it? And the points I shared, do you agree with them or not? Are these things you would like to try? Just let us know in the comments what's going on. I wish you guys a wonderful day. I wish you wonderful, wonderful experiences. And just like Auntie Tabitha says, have a lovely day. And if you can't have a lovely day, don't mess another person's on. As for me, see me looking cute. Okay? I'm going outside to have the sun on my skin. I'm going to be looking like brown sugar mixed with honey by the end of the summer. But have a fabulous time, guys. Mwah. See you another time. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Until another episode, or another video more like. So until another video, take care. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.